Welcome back to the Virtue Bowling Supply YouTube channel. My name is Chris and I'm here to bring you guys the high-rev perspective.
And my name is Josh and I'll be bringing the low-rev perspective.
Today going head to head, we have the brand new Storm Next Factor and the Columbia 300 Street Rally. We'll be throwing 10 shots, picking one winner that we would most likely add to our bag and explain why. All right, after seeing both of these pieces go down the lane, to me, the Next Factor is definitely a cleaner option to the Street Rally. I really saw the Street Rally see the pattern almost 1.5 feet earlier than the Next Factor. Saw it when I moved a little bit further left. The Next Factor, a couple of times when I missed left, it didn't quite see the pattern the right way and went a little bit too far down lane, kind of behind the head pin. Street Rally, I feel like never really had a problem seeing the pattern. I could get it right and it would kind of blend it, especially when I was a little bit further left. It would blend the friction pretty well. And my misses left weren't quite as behind the head pin as the Next Factor. There were definitely some shots where I felt like I threw the Next Factor to the friction and it blended it more than I thought it was going to. So the first few shots definitely looked pretty good with the Next Factor. But overall, I feel like predictability wise, I feel like the Street Rally is going to be the winner. At least here, I feel like when I was in the same part of the lane, when I moved a little bit further left, overall, I feel like my misses were a little bit better with the Street Rally. So with that being said, the Street Rally is going to have to be the winner between these two. Definitely think that they're pretty close, but overall, I feel like just the slightly sooner ball reactions fit my eye a little bit more. The Next Factor definitely looked pretty good here, but I just definitely don't like how clean and responsive it was overall. So predictability wise is always going to be the winner for me. So the Street Rally is going to be it for me.
Finished throwing shots with each of the Next Factor and the Street Rally. For me, these two balls definitely fit a similar part of the bag, but I do think that the Street Rally is just a touch earlier and wants to be a little bit more forward and tumbly down lane, where the Next Factor you can just feel that sense of quickness to it, that it has a little bit of sharpness down lane. For me, I did feel like the Street Rally was easier to miss in with. It actually had a chance to hook and get off spot. With the Next Factor, if I missed in, like, it was just, I knew it wasn't going to hook. It was just whether I was getting 9 or like 6. So at least with the Street Factor, I knew I was getting at least 9 and possibly still strike it. As I got a little bit further in and a little softer with each of these, I did feel like the Next Factor allowed me to have that down lane motion, so I didn't really, I really expected it to get off spot when I did get it to friction, where the Street Rally, I just felt like when I got left, I had to be a little bit more sensitive where I got it to, but really just focus on my speed. But I did feel like the Street Rally just overall kind of gave me a better ball motion altogether. Again, it just kind of widened my pocket a little bit. Final thoughts on these two pieces. Like I said, Street Rally was definitely a little bit earlier than the Next Factor, but I do see myself really needing to throw both of these. I am enjoying both of these shapes, but for today, the winner is going to have to be that Street Rally. Felt like just because it was a little earlier, a little stronger, it gave me a little bit more predictability and really just basically gave me 9 or 10 every time. I really never had a question as to what it was going to do. It was just, is it going to strength. So for today, that street rally.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys found this video useful, make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.